Hello trader. One of the most common questions that I received from the students is what is the best time frame to trade gold profitably? Now this is in fact a very important question, because if you know exactly what time frame is the best time frame to trade gold, you can use that time frame to compound your trading account trading gold every single day. And I'm gonna show you with real results and real proof that the time frame that I use to take profit every day from gold market in a very short period of time. And I'll discuss my favorite time frame, how I look at the chart, how I find the trading opportunity. So make sure before I begin this session you smash the like button, hit that subscribe button if you haven't done yet. This is Forex Wizard from Forex Trading Wizard Academy. Without further delay, let's get started. Okay guys and girls, so I'm gonna show you now in the real chart exactly what time frame I use to trade gold and why I use them, and what are the situation I consider when I am trading gold, so that you can use it straight away as soon as you finish this video. These are the two important questions that you need to answer when you are trading: what and why. So what time frame and why you are trading. So first of all, look at this trade. I'm gonna give you some reference so that you exactly know what factors made me to take this trade when I am trading gold. Now as you can see, first of all, this is the trade that you can see on the screen, exactly sent to the students as well, that I have traded. Now let me tell you that what are the factors and what time frame. Now as you can see on the screen, this is in fact a 5-minute chart, and for trading gold I mostly use 5-minute chart when the market is in a consolidation. So when choosing a time frame, the first thing that I consider is what is the market structure, because when the market especially on the a bit higher time frame, the market is consolidating. In fact, this is the case in majority of the time. The market 70% of the time consolidate, only 30% of the time the market trend. Now if you see that, let's say even on the 4-hour, the market in a pullback or in a consolidation, it might sometimes be very difficult to find a trade on gold on the 4-hour to find the best profit from the market. And as a day trader, I don't want to wait long time to take a trade, because I love making money from the market every day. So then what I do, I jump onto the 5 minutes time frame. Now 5 minutes, some people might be looking at 1 minute, but it too much stressful for me. I look at the 5 minutes, and that time frame gave me really most profit all the time in the market. Now let me tell you why these trade are open and what are the reason behind the trade, so that you can understand in a straight way. Now as you can see, this market, this is the 5-minute chart. Now if I replay this chart, if I replay here, what you can see that this market was consolidating in a sideways for very long time. Now if you look at the 4-hour, you can see that almost 3 sessions the market was consolidating in that zone, and there is no way to take any kind of swing trade in this time frame on the 4-hour in that zone, because the market in a sideways, as you can see, it's in a sideways. So then what is the opportunity? Now if you look at the 5 minutes time frame, you can see that whenever the market going up, hitting this resistance, giving a big drop, and as you know that gold is very volatile. Now this drop on gold in fact can give us a huge risk to reward ratio trade. Now once the market is consolidating, I was waiting for a resistance level to be tested. Now this is the resistance on gold. As you can see, the market tested here, this one as resistance here, and the price has come back to the same level as resistance, and again same level as resistance, And you can see finally once the market form here on the 5 minutes an inverted head and shoulder, and then the price has completely broken to the upside. Now keep in mind that why do I choose 5 minutes? There are some important reason behind it. Firstly, let's say again go back to the 4 hour. When you look at the 4 hour, you can't see the structure clearly. Okay, firstly you can see that the price has come here, created a pullback, and then the price has broken to the upside. Now 4 hour time frame is very good for swing trading. Okay, let's say if you are swing trader, then 4 hour is very good for it, but as a day trader and a scalper, it might be sometimes difficult to find the best trade possible, and that is why I use for day trading and scalping gold on the 5 minutes time frame, because this is where I find the most amount of trade. And as you can see, as I mentioned, that on the higher time, let's see, when you're looking at the 4 hour, you cannot see this inverted head and shoulder, but in the 5 minutes you can see that inverted head and shoulder. Now once this market form this inverted head and shoulder, that means that it grabbed liquidity from this support and the price is supposed to break to the upside. Now an inverted head and shoulder means that it's reversed from here, but what happened is that gold price could not break this high. Instead it stopped here, okay, respected the resistance, and then immediately has broken to the downside. Now what does that mean is that because there was an inverted head and shoulder, it was supposed to be bullish, and there are many traders who are long from here. Seeing that inverted head and shoulder, the price also tested that inverted head and shoulder, this neckline. As you can see, this is the resistance here. Okay, if I draw this level, this is the resistance here. Okay, this is the resistance here, which is turn support here, and perfectly the market changed its trend from this local downtrend to a local uptrend, just to be a fake move completely to the upside to this resistance. Now and then what we saw, the price just been rejected to the downside, and that's the sign that the market likely to have another move to the downside, because there is a huge liquidity grab. And this is why this trade was taken, and is based on this 5 minutes. Now let's say you are watching the price action on the 4 hour or on the daily. Now all this movement happen in this 5 minutes time frame. This inverted head and shoulder liquidity grab will be invisible to you on the higher time frame. Okay, and at the same time keep in mind, higher time frame is always reliable. But if you trade on the lower time frame, you can find a lot of trade if you can give time in front of the chart. But if you cannot give in front of the chart time, then higher time frame is always better to trade. But you need to wait a long time to hit your profit target, or to solve a trade to a particular direction. And as you can see, afterwards the market exactly moved in the direction and hit the TP target. Now let me tell you another trade, that what are the factors that in this time frame that I have considered when I have opened this trade. As you can see, this is another trade that also was an incredible winner. And as you can see from this trade, what we have seen that on the 5 minutes gold has formed a strong bullish structure. Now let's replay this chart on the higher time frame to see in fact why we could not see many details on the higher time frame in this kind of trade. Now if you look at the 4 hour, what you see that this market has formed this bullish engulfer, followed by we have seen a big move to the upside. Now if you look at the 4 hour, you cannot see, you can only see that a candle has grabbed liquidity and then closed above. But if you look at the 5 minutes, then you can see that actually exactly all the details. What are the details that you can look at? Firstly, you can see that this market was consolidating along the zone. This is the previous resistance here, this is the resistance here, and this is the resistance here, as you can see, also respected here as a resistance. And the price has broken to the downside completely, has gone to the upside again, created an inverted head and shoulder, has broken to the upside. Now with that inverted head and shoulder, the price has broken to the upside, tested this previous resistance here as a support, and again the price has broken to the upside. Still we are not on a trade. Why? Because anytime this market will come back down, will test this level again, and you can see that this is the previous swing low in that market. Let me draw this level, then you understand. And with that previous swing low, the price has gone up, has violated that level completely, and there's a huge liquidity gap in that zone. Now if you replay this chart, you can see that the price started to move from here and created this huge move. When this move happened on the pullback, the entry was. Now the problem on the higher time frame in this kind of situation is that if you look at, let's say, 4 hour, as I mentioned, this is always reliable time frame. If you do not have time to sit in front of the chart, don't get me wrong that higher time frame is always reliable, but if you want to trade with higher frequency, for example quite a few trades in a day, or right entry point and then exactly take a big profit from the trade, then this is how the traders trade, that enter on the lower time frame to find the best trading opportunity. Now as you can see, the market has broken this structure to the downside, and with that local structure breakdown, okay, this is the breakdown from the local structure, the market immediately has rejected to the upside. Now with that rejection, what happened is that the price has a pullback and established a trend to the upside, and we have seen that the big bullish move happened to the upside, exactly hit the take profit target. We have closed that trade exactly with full profit in our VIP Telegram channel, as you have seen that. Now if you look at, let's say, look at the 4 hour time frame, then what will happen, that all this movement, all this detail that you can see, firstly an inverted head and shoulder, okay, you can't see that on the 4 hour, and you can't see this local market breakdown. Local market structure has broken down here, you can't see that, because once you saw that local market structure is broken and the price again started to move up, this is where the entry point is. And this is why I look at 5-minute time frame on gold to find the best trade that I trade every single day. And 5-minute time frame helps me to understand the local market breakdown and also liquidity gap and the direction of the trend. Another big advantage of trading on 5 minutes on gold that I use is when the market, even in a sideway, in a consolidation, there is a lot of trade comes up on the 5 minutes time frame in a very short period of time. I sincerely believe that this valuable video was helpful to you. Thank you for watching this, and also don't forget to watch these 2 videos as well, will be helpful to you in your trading. Thank you. I'll see you soon in my next video.